Welcome to AminAcademy.com. In mathematical economics, let us discuss about production function. What is production function? In a crude sense, production is the transformation of inputs into output. In another way, the production is the creation of utility. Production is possible only if inputs are available and used. There are different types of inputs, and economics classify them into land, labor, capital, and organization. In modern era, the meaning of the term is redefined. Today, land covers all natural resources, labor covers human resources, capital is replaced by the term technology, and finally, instead of organization, we use the term management. Now, further discussion about production function. In economics, a production function gives the technological relationship between quantities of physical inputs and quantities of output of goods. The production function is one of the key concepts of mainstream neoclassical theories used to define marginal products and to distinguish allocative efficiency. A key focus of economics on important one important purpose of the production function is to address allocative efficiency in the use of factor inputs in production and the resulting fact and resulting distribution of income to those factors while abstracting away from the technological problems of achieving technical efficiency as an engineer or professional manager might understand it. Now, further we'll discuss about production function. In mathematical economics, the production function describes the technical relationship between between inputs a firm uses and the maximum output it can produce, given in its technology. It essentially shows how efficiency a firm can convert into outputs, input into outputs. Some key aspects. What is input? These are the resources used in production, such as labor, capital, land, and sometimes entrepreneurship. What is output? This refers to the quantity of goods or services produced. Technology. The production of function is defined as a specific state of technology which affects the efficiency of the production process. Mathematical representation. A general production function is often expressed as Q equal f of L comma K, where Q is the output, L is labor, and K is capital, and F represent the functional relationship. Short run versus long run. What is that? The production function can be analyzed in the short run where at least one input is fixed, and the long run where all inputs are variable. Examples of production functions. Cobb-Douglas. Q equal A into L power alpha into K power beta, where A, alpha and beta are constants. This is widely used due to its simplicity and ability to represent various production scenarios. CES, constant elasticity of substitution. Q equal A into delta L minus rho plus 1 minus delta into K power rho power 1 minus 1 over rho. This form allows for more flexibility in substitution between inputs. This was CES formula. Leontief. This represents perfect complements with fixed input ratios, often used when inputs are essentially and cannot be substituted. Why are production function important? Decision making. Production function help business decide how much of each input to use to maximize output or minimize cost. Efficiency analysis. They allow businesses to assess how efficiently they are using resources and identify areas for improvements. Efficient analysis. Cost analysis. Production functions are closely linked to cost function, which are used to determine the cost of producing different quantities of output. Economic modeling. Production functions are fundamental tools in macroeconomic models used to analyze economic growth and productivity. Now, put one example. If Q, that production, Q equal 42 KL minus 3K square minus 2L squared and Q equal K into 0.4 K power 0.4 into L power 0.5. Here, for example, this given in some problem, Q equal to K power zero point 0.4 into L power zero point 0.5. That means we can solve by using substitution of the values KL. So far, we discussed about the production function in mathematical economics. We have done. Please subscribe our YouTube channel.